Good morning. I'm standing right in front of our Dakota Magic Casino view of our sky cam there. Normally, if you watch regularly, we'll show those flags that give us a good indication of how the wind is doing in the southern end of the valley, but we can't see them because of the fog. We still have some areas of dense fog, and right in the heart of the southern valley, we're seeing that fog really obscure our visibility here this morning. So this is going to be an issue for one more morning, and then we're looking at some real improvements and some changes coming up in the forecast. So here's a look at our latest reports coming in. Gwinner's at quarter-mile visibility there. Not getting a report in from that area along the state line where the casino happens to be, but we know, we just saw a report came from the camera view right there. That visibility is very low, and that seems to be the case in a good portion of west central Minnesota. Elsewhere in the valley, we're seeing some lowering, but no other places reporting at least less than a mile visibility. There's still some mist, a little drizzle in the air, and that, of course, may lead to more slick spots this morning to start off our day. I know it's getting probably really old hearing this forecast, but that's the case. That's what we're going to have to put up with yet again. And you can see on our dense fog advisory here, right where we just saw that fog, we're dealing with that here this morning. Extreme southeastern North Dakota, the Wilkin County and Traverse County area, Minnesota, and then down into extreme northeastern South Dakota. So checking out your radar, the snow that we had yesterday, it was stubborn in spots, and eventually it did move on. We had some places reporting close to an inch here at the station. We had about 0.8 of an inch, and other spots that weren't too far off from that, and that's cleared out. Now, that doesn't mean we won't see any snow this morning. You can see some hints at it over by Alexandria earlier on in this loop, and we may see a little bit of that still in Lakes country with this system influencing our weather, but overall, we're starting to see some changes happen. And what will help to get rid of that fog is to start that wind going here, and we're not really having that at the moment. A lot of places where the wind is still quite low, where we have calm reports coming in at this point in time. Our temperatures, teens to some 20s. It's 23 degrees in Fargo, and in Grand Forks, we're at 23 degrees. Checking your hour-by-hour planner, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies again today. Fog to start this morning. We've got those calm conditions, calm reports coming in for that wind right now. But as we advance through the morning, we'll start to see some changes here. Heading into the noon hour, the wind switches direction. We're looking at a southwesterly wind, starts to pick up a little bit, and that will help to work that fog out of here and clear things out too, which means sunshine. Now, the clouds may be a little more stubborn in the east today. That's an area that may take a while longer to get rid of the cloud cover. You can even see our model indicating a few flakes down in the southeast, but overall, we're looking at improving conditions today. And heading into this afternoon, temperatures mid-20s to about 30 degrees for your high, so another pleasantly mild afternoon. The wind, though, will be a factor. We do have winds picking up out of the southwest, gusting into the 20s, maybe even to 30 miles per hour later today. And that's going to be a bit of a nuisance, but that's the driving factor in getting rid of this fog and getting rid of this air mass here today. So heading into tonight, we're looking at some quieter conditions, temperatures teens to some 20s. Tomorrow, we won't be cloud-free. There'll probably be some areas, in fact, that do have some cloud cover for a while, but we have better opportunities at getting some sunshine. I'm thinking we're looking like no fog, or at least fewer areas of widespread fog. And check out these temperatures during the day. We're going to end up into the 30s, even upper 30s for your Saturday coming up here. Just keep in mind it's going to be another breezy one coming up for your Saturday, especially Saturday afternoon and evening. Those winds are really going to pick up. Check out our photo today. You know that we've had to deal with all this frost and fog, but it leaves behind such beautiful scenes. And this was in the Cullum area. Thanks, David, for sharing that. And Sunday, still looking really good. We've been talking about how it might get to 40, and looks like we may just get there here on Sunday with really mild conditions. Next week, it's up and down, but I'm just happy that we're about to see the sun. That's been getting pretty old.
Emotionally, we all need it.
Yes, to brighten things up a little bit.
Thank you, Lisa.
The commercials are almost more well-known than the event, and we're not talking about the Super Bowl. After the break, we go live to Monster Jam in Fargo.